Hey everyone, welcome to Shaz's Tech Hub. As you can probably tell, I'm not in my usual location. I'm here in Canada. Now, when you think about Netflix, what are some of the competitors that come to mind? HBO Max, Disney Plus perhaps, maybe Hulu, Amazon Prime? Well, in 2019, Netflix said that their main competitor is Fortnite, the video game. My reactions as well. Right now, actually, Netflix has declared that they're very interested in producing and creating video games. Things are getting interesting right now. So let's just read this article by Polygon and let's just discuss. In classic Netflix style, they are going full force and trying to hire veteran game industry executives. We've seen this been done before when they've entered Hollywood and when they tried to produce movies. They went for the best and the brightest and then paid them top dollar. Now, folks will be laughing at Netflix, saying, oh, come on, Netflix is not going to beat Microsoft or Sony or Nintendo. But hey, people were laughing at Netflix back in the day when they said they wanted to become a competitive producer of content. And look at who's laughing now. definitely the executives at Netflix are making a lot of money, and all of us are enjoying world-class content by Netflix. So when Netflix puts their mind to something and they want to enter a new market, I have faith in their ability to execute. So classic, just going right up to the veteran game industry executives and giving them a ton of money. Was it working? Is it not? I don't know. We don't know the details yet. But what's interesting is Netflix is more focused on providing a subscription-like service, kind of like Apple Arcade. So this is not going to be Netflix cranking out a hardware device that's going to take on the PlayStation 5. It's more about taking on Apple with Apple Arcade and other subscription gaming services out there. I find that, again, it's just, I'm salivating just I'm excited. I'm always excited when there's a new power player that enters the game and pun intended, enters the game and starts providing even more awesome content and games for everyone around, right? Competition. So, I mean, just trying to think about it. How are they going to execute? What's their purpose here? Let's just take a look into a quote. So how is Netflix going to pull this off? What are they actually thinking? Let's take a look at this quote in the article from a Netflix spokesperson. Our members value the variety and quality of our content. It's why we're continually expanding our offering. From series to documentaries, film, local language originals, and reality TV. Shout out to Made in Mexico. Very good show. And Singapore Social. I digress. Members are also enjoying engaging more directly with stories they love through interactive shows like Bandersnatch and You vs. Wild, or games based on Stranger Things like Casa de Papel and To All the Boys. So we're excited to do more with interactive entertainment. Again, I love how they're phrasing this. Not once did that guy say or girl say video games. It's interactive entertainment. And I, for one, didn't know they produced video games with Stranger Things. Yeah, it makes sense to a degree. Probably franchised it out, perhaps. This is some good news all around for the industry. Competition is always a good thing. In the context of video games, at least. And I'm sure Apple's just thinking, scratching their head, like, what are these guys going to do? Because with Apple, they have the Apple TV box, right? So you can play arcade video games through that. Recently, they've added support for the PlayStation 5 controller, Xbox controller. So they're definitely further along in the journey of Netflix. Like, what's the cloud play here in terms of, now I'm really thinking about playing a video game on Netflix, or I guess experiencing interactive entertainment, as they put it. Is it going to be through a real gaming controller? Is it going to be streamed? Maybe they're going to purchase Google Stadium, or Stadia rather. Now I'm speculating. Now I'm getting even more excited. Netflix could enter this market by buying Google Stadia. That because Google's not really doing quite well, or they're not hitting their benchmarks, or there's whatever the metrics are for that online gaming platform. So maybe Netflix can use that. I'm just thinking about how they can deliver high quality, high fidelity, low latency gaming, or are they going to just be really simple games like arcade games that are 2D that don't need, Call of Duty 7 level graphics and 120 hertz and all this fun stuff. So I'm just, I'm thinking out loud here about how they can pull this off and how they're going to distribute. So I'm thinking about the development of the game and then also the distribution. Netflix is, again, masterclass at both. They've already done things with Stranger Things, apparently. Things on things. Just checking. I mean, it's so interesting. But again, just to go back, Netflix does consider Fortnite its main competitor. Maybe that was tongue-in-cheek. But let's dive a bit deeper into why they think so and what that means. So Fortnite, lots of folks play that game, multiple age ranges, but I'm sure there's a particular cohort of folks that play Fortnite. And perhaps Netflix feels that that cohort is their future. And thus, if you're playing Fortnite, you're not watching Netflix. It's a zero-sum game type of thinking here. I'm not a big fan of zero-sum here, but again, there's probably much more context to that statement. But, I mean, imagine a video game that's truly interactive where you're watching content in Netflix while you're playing something. So then that doesn't create a zero sum, right? You're playing the game and you're consuming some type of video. What if Netflix begins to use its writers that it creates, great movies and stuff like that? What if they take movie writers, quote unquote, and make them write stories about video games? And I know video game writing is very different. Each medium and format, very different. But I'm just getting more excited, guys. I don't know about you, folks, gals and guys and everyone in between. I think Netflix has the right ingredients to enter this market. And as we said before on this channel, video games and the video game industry is huge, ginormous. Insert all these crazy fireworks that I'm not going to do because I don't have an editor. Tears. The video game industry is worth more probably than Hollywood plus Bollywood. Let that sink in. So it makes sense that Netflix wants a piece of the pie, right? And this is good news, I guess, for cloud consumption. If those that don't know, Netflix runs on the cloud. I believe they use AWS. So again, more cloud consumption. Technology has gotten to a point where the platform enables things that, I'm so impressed by Netflix. They're once again transforming and once again entering a new market. Will they dominate like they did with the movie market? Leave your comments down below. But I'm excited, and I hope that you kind of see how I think now. I'm thinking out loud. None of this was scripted, just me off the cuff, bringing some latest video game industry insights to you. So let me know what you want, and as always, hit that like button, click the share button, smash subscribe. Your support really makes a difference. It helps me continue to pump out great content for our Tech Hub. Talk to you soon.